1.3, the role of units in problem solving. Sorry, I think I spelled problem wrong. Yep. Quantities are not always given in the same units. So if we were given 1 feet, that's 12 inches. But, you know, they're the same thing, essentially. I mean, not essentially, they are the same thing, just in different units. Conversion skills are necessary. Multiplying, dividing by a factor of 1, like 3.281 feet/meters. That's technically multiplying by a factor of 3.281. However, it's the same length. So that's kind of the logic where we say we multiply by a factor of 1. Significant figures confirm measurement precision, which I have a video on. You can go watch that for chemistry, I guess. So dimensional analysis made a chemistry video, and we'll do a little bit. We'll do an example here with a BMI conversion, and I'm gonna show you how to use dimensional analysis. So we have Sketchpad over here. Thank goodness. I didn't want to have to search it up. And BMI is kg over, I believe, meters squared, right? Height in meters squared, right? And let me just write down the units first. So 1 meter is 3.281 feet. Pretty self-explanatory. I didn't have that memorized, and neither should you. It doesn't really matter. And we have feet equals 12 inches, obviously. And kg is 2.205 pounds. So, okay, let's do some math. So if we want to get it into, LB divided by inches squared, what should we do first? Now, let's use some dimensional analysis here. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the kg to pound conversion factor. So if we have a pound and we want to put it into pounds, to convert it to kg, it's quite simple. You just divide by 2.205 because that's how many are in 1 kilogram. So now we've successfully converted the numerator. Now we have meter squared, and as we can see, it's 3.281 feet per meter. So meter squared, and we're getting into inches. So a meter, which is 3.281 feet, times 12 to get it in inches. I'm gonna do some mental math here. So that's 36, 3.6, so 39.6. 12 times 8, so that's 896. So that's gonna be 40.56, 40.572. So quick mental math for me wasn't really that quick actually. So we come over here, 2.205 times 40.572. Which is a meter in inches. But notice that it's squared. So what we'll do is, we're getting it into inches squared, right? Height in inches squared, right? So this would be 40.572 inches. So then we would do like the same thing as before. Sorry, I think I wrote this wrong actually. Let me just erase this. Right, we would do inches divided by 40.572 to get it into meters. So this is the same thing essentially as the m here, because this is the inches to conversion theorem, or not theorem. And using some dimensional analysis, or not even dimensional analysis, we could just use we can just apply the squared term here, giving us inches squared and 40.572 squared. And as we know, dividing by a fraction is the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. So that's the same thing as, this 2.205 shouldn't technically be here unless we remove that. So it's going to be the same thing as pound times 40.572 squared divided by 2.205 inches squared. And let's use my calculator to simplify this seemingly huge expression. And we get 746.52 pounds divided by inches squared. So now we got BMI in terms of pounds/inches squared, which is dimensional analysis. Boom. You can watch my video for a higher explanation. So